say about Carly, I had a lot of experiences to weed through. She's been a member of our varsity team for 4 straight years. I look back at the very first game that she played, and her dad reminded me that she was a pinch runner. He actually sent me that picture this last week. Her very first entry into a game was as a runner, which, if you know anything about Carly, running may not be the best thing on her list, but that's how she started, which I think is really interesting because I think it shows actually all the growth that Carly has made in 4 years here at Northwest. She's led us to 33 victories thus far during her time at Northwest. That's a big deal, and I don't want that to get by anybody. She's recorded 152 strikeouts, and we've still got a couple weeks left in our season, so I anticipate that both of those numbers will go up. Carly is an example of where hard work and dedication to your sport in season and out of season can get you. This year as a senior, she has been a leader both on the mound and at the plate. Carly and I have often disagreed about things, banged heads, and gone at one another because I have pushed her to go beyond her limits. As I have pushed her to challenge herself in the circle, at the plate, and off the field. With each year, she has improved in all 3 areas. She's accomplished much, and for that, she is to be commended, both on and off the field. I don't want it to go without noting that her parents have been strong supporters of Husky softball and of her daughter. They have been great to our program, and the entire family will be deeply missed. Congratulations to Carly. Know that we will catch a game next season. Harjeet, or Jeter as most of us call her. Most people don't even know her first name because so many people call her Jeter. When I was trying to decide what to say about Jeter, the first thing that comes to mind is her fun-loving personality. She loves to make people laugh. She likes to have a good time. And I think this season tells you that she loves to work hard. Because I don't know too many kids that their senior year would decide, I want to play softball. And then she said, Coach, at the end of last season, she said, Coach, what do you think about me running track? And I said, let's talk. Because that's a big commitment to try and play 2 varsity sports. So that's where we are. And I'm excited for her because she is going on in track and field. I think it says a lot about her character and her work ethic that she can do both. In track, just this last week, she set a personal best
Alexis and the family moved from Oklahoma into Overland Park, Kansas. Jeff Martin, Alexis' dad, works with me. We work together with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes at our national office right across from the stadiums there in all throughout 70. And at the time, she didn't know much about lacrosse coming from Oklahoma. Here in Kansas City, lacrosse has been growing, and it's been thankful that the schools have been accepting in regards to the club programs, both boys and girls. So we have one program, Blue Valley Titans, for all the Blue Valley school districts that we compete against a lot of the private schools here in Kansas and Missouri and throughout the area. Well, at the time, she was wanting to play volleyball and other sports, but we twisted her arm to play lacrosse back in 7th grade. After 1 year playing lacrosse, she decided that that sport wasn't for her. She picked up club volleyball and played 8th grade, 9th grade, and 10th grade. For those 3 years, we kept whispering in her ear, in her parents' ear, that, hey, she has great potential on the lacrosse field. She's a phenomenal athlete, amazing character, that we believe that she would be able to actually get a scholarship to play in college. And so some way, somehow, Alexis, her junior year, going into her junior year, decided that she would like to pick up the lacrosse stick again. And it was awesome to see Alexis during that junior season, going into that spring, fall, and winter, going in before her first year of actually playing her first year of high school lacrosse for the Blue Valley Titans. The amount of effort and energy she put in to working outside of the practices to become the lacrosse player that she needed to be to go to the next level. And as we kept communicating, hey, we believe in you, you need to believe that you can be able to make it to that next level, she would come by the house, pick up a goal, throw it in the back of her truck, take it up to the school. She'd work out on her own. Parents bought a bounce back. She's working on her stick work, working on her offhand, all through that year, getting ready for her junior year. And as she entered that junior year, she did amazing. Having a chance to start on that team, we went and actually played in the championship for all the Kansas City area against Scion and St. Teresa's and all the top schools. We ended up losing in the championship game, but we ended up second in the whole Kansas City area, and partly due because of Alexis' play. And this year, she's been doing amazing, contributing not only as a captain of the team as a senior, and last year coming back on the team, she was Rookie of the Year as a junior, since she was new to the program as a junior. But so far this year, the last 2 seasons, junior year and senior year, and they have 2 more games left to this year, she's already accounted for 52 goals and 30 assists. That's 82 points. If you don't know anything about lacrosse, that's a bunch of goals and a bunch of assists. And so Alexis is a playmaker. She's very committed to this sport. She's committed to representing the school. But more than that, of what her accomplishments have been on the field, Alexis, her character and her Christ-like character off the field, playing for the National Elite Fellowship of Christian Athletes team for 2 years, and also being a part of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes program here, her just character and level play both on and off the field has been a great example to many. And so Alexis, congratulations. And we look forward to seeing you play at that next level for ODU as you become a Bison here shortly. God bless you.
Please join me in honoring our next athlete, James Atwood, continuing track and field. James, please do us the honor of introducing family and friends.
My dad's here, my sister and my mom, and then have some friends here too.
A little bit about James, continuing track and field at University of Missouri, Kansas City, looking to major in business, going to become a kangaroo. A little bit about what he's done in high school, 3-time regional champion, 3rd place in state freshman year, 7th place sophomore year, 3rd place junior year at state. Came to us from Blue Valley Southwest, been a tremendous addition to Blue Valley Northwest, been a member of our varsity basketball program last 2 years, this past year, 2nd team All-EKL. James Atwood continuing at UMKC. Here to speak on behalf of James is our head boys track and field coach, Mr. Matt McCown.
when you see him, I'll tell you what, he'll remind you of two different things, okay? First of all, the ever-ready battery, ever-ready battery rabbit, okay? He's always out there running. He never stops, and he's always working hard, and you can't wear the guy down. The other one is it's a secret term that Coach Murphy and I use, and that is when you see an unsuspecting player on the field and who has incredible skills, what we call them like deadly assassins. You don't know they're coming at you, and that's who Trey is. He was always deadly, the deadly assassin. He set up plays. He had really great. By senior, his distribution was terrific in that, and he played down the left side and really filled in that left side of our field so well that we were able to be very successful, and we were fortunate to go to state every year. By the way, he played on a team that for 28 straight games now, no EKL team has beaten Rhode Island Northwest Soccer. We tied a couple, but no one's beaten us, and he's partially responsible for that. And you listen to that list of accolades that were given beyond high school and that with his club. That's because of his mom and dad and other coaches and that. I wish I could take responsibility for that. I wish Coach Murphy, all of us. No, that's dedication. That's first of all, it comes from the heart, and his heart is huge for soccer. No one loves the game more. But giving up all types of free time, he's probably going to Arizona, to the state of Arizona, because he's probably been to almost all the other states playing in tournaments year in, year out. And that's a dedication and money from mom and dad too. But it's just incredible that somebody would be so dedicated. As you can see, he has good grades. I won't say he's smart. Okay? He has very good grades. All the years that he played with us, he got injured, played through the injury. I don't remember him ever being out, missing practice for injury. Other players sit out for an injury or this, that. I don't remember Trey ever doing that. Other players sometimes take academic days because they're behind the grades and stuff like that. Not once did he ever take an academic day. And yet you heard his accomplishments in that. So yes,